MAN's DNA is high performance engines. There's no doubt about that. We look at this engine and we see 1650 horsepower coming from an extremely compact, lightweight package. The impetus of bringing the V12X, the D3872 engine to the market is twofold. One, more power, and two, open up new opportunities in the market.
This is Greg Troutwine with Maritime Reporter TV, and we're here in New Orleans. We're at the Workboat Show, and we're here with Florian Linke and Jason Bloom with MAN, and we're here to discuss this company, this technology, and the workboat market. So, gentlemen, just to start us off, can you just give a brief introduction of yourself and your responsibilities at MAN?
Sure. I'm Florian Linke, working from MAN Nuremberg, located in Nuremberg, Germany, and I'm with MAN since 2016. And working in the sales department since 3 years now, and I'm responsible sales manager for the US and for a lot of different European countries as well.
Excellent.
And my name is Jason Bloom. I've been with MAN in Pompano Beach, Florida since 2020, and I'm responsible for the United States, all pleasure applications, and on the West Coast, pleasure and workboat applications.
I understand that you recently introduced the new V12X. Can you give me a little background on that engine and the impetus to introduce it to the market?
Sure, I can do. So that's our new V12X. It's the same footprint as the previous one with 24 liters. We have a reinforced crankcase and, for example, new cylinder heads on that to improve the airflow inside the combustion chamber and going out the exhaust from that. And it will be available different ratings. So for the pleasure side, we can go up to 2,200 horsepower. And for medium and heavy duty application, like for the workboat business, we can go up to 1,650 for medium duty. And for heavy duty, it's up to 1,250 horsepower. And we have different emissions on that. We can fulfill IMO 2 and IMO 3. And for the American market, EPA Tier 3 and Tier 4. And also the special one, which is required for California for the carb, we call it EPA Tier 4 Plus, which is SCR and diesel particle filter on that.
So the impetus of bringing the V12X, the D3872 engine to the market is twofold. One, more power, and two, open up new opportunities in the market. So what we see is in the market, there's this one constraint, and it's time. So we have to look at efficiency a little differently, where we're maximizing what we're doing in the same amount of time. And to do that, we need more power. And that's where the V12X delivers. So some of our applications that we see this are fast ferries. We see fast ferries now making 40 knots, especially in San Francisco Bay. We see some of our oil spill response vessels. They go from these large ships that were slow moving to much faster. More power, V12X. We see this also in pilot boats. They're getting larger. They need more comfort, more safety, V12X. So what we're seeing is this shift in efficiency. We always try to optimize fuel efficiency, of course, but we're seeing the flip side where, okay, what can we do using more power, and how can we do it quicker or in the same amount of time?
You know, there are so many different trends driving the industry today, obviously. And again, you just rattled off a few of them, but you know, we talk about fuel economy and emission reduction. So when you look at this engine, where does it stack up? And more importantly, I guess, what are the key technology drivers that make it possible in this engine?
Sure. So one of the features with this V12X engine is the modern common rail fuel system. Common rail's been around for quite some time. People are familiar with it. However, it's been evolving. And what usually happens is the injection pressure goes up. Right now, this engine is one of the highest pressure common rail engines at 2,200 bar. And what that allows is extremely precise combustion. Along with the high pressure common rail system, this engine spent extensive amount of times with single cylinder research, development, and testing to really optimize that combustion. So basically, we look at it in two ways. Of course, we need the engine to be extremely fuel efficient, and then to take care of emissions, we also have exhaust after treatment. And that's a separate system that is fully integrated with our engine. So it's controlled by us, by our control system. And this is the unit like the DPF, so diesel particulate filter or SCR. In some applications, we're using both. In some applications, we're just using an SCR.
When you look at this market holistically, what's the sweet spot for this engine?
Sure. So MAN's DNA is high performance engines. There's no doubt about that. We look at this engine and we see 1650 horsepower coming from an extremely compact, lightweight package. But that's also changing because with an engine like this, we have 30 liters displacement. We have heavy duty, continuous ratings at 1,000 and 1250 horsepower. And that opens up the door for not only those fast craft that have a rigorous heavy duty life cycle, but also heavier duty applications like the push boat market or tugs of that variety.